welcome to this week's episode of Wrap Up. Okay, so practically we got a few events that we want to highlight this week. The first event that I want to talk about actually happened on the 9th of November. It actually happened in Intercontinental KL, where practically Media Prima Labs and also Malaysia's Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC, they actually collaborated to bring you Level Up KL 2016. So the event started off on the 5th of November, where practically they actually started off with a 36-hour Southeast Asia game jam. So practically everybody came in and they actually collaborated to create games, and they actually had over 90 participants from Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, where they all came together and worked together to develop mobile game concepts with raw prototypes based on Media Prima related themes. It actually started off with that 36 hours, then they had a conference where it was a 2-day conference where everybody gathered, and practically industry leaders came together, gave some speeches, gave some keynotes. So practically it was a great event. So kudos to MDEC. The next thing that we want to talk about is actually this. Announced on the 5th of November, Jack Ma of Alibaba has been named Digital Economy Advisor to Malaysia. You all know who Alibaba is, right? Alibaba is like one of the biggest online stores in the world. A lot of Malaysian personalities actually really back this naming of Jack Ma as a Digital Economy Advisor. Two people in particular that actually mentioned this was actually Azran from iFlix, and also VML Malaysia Head of Digital, Lee Chin Chuan. They really believe that he can give a lot of beneficial input to the country. There were other things involved with this partnership itself. For example, Digital Trade Zone, where it aims to provide online services that seek to bolster Malaysia's participation in international e-commerce and spur more tech and web ventures itself. If you want, you just follow the news, follow us here, and then you just find out a little bit more as it develops. So actually next up is actually Hong Leong Islamic Bank. They actually announced that they actually supported 5 new startups in the nation formation effort at the recent WIEF IdeaLabs that you actually if you haven't seen, just go through the playlist and then you can find it. But practically they've teamed up with WIEF Young Leaders Network, where they actually funded a training program for 5 promising startups in Malaysia itself. The 5 chosen startups are actually i-Appsaya, a holistic program booking application meant for service-based organizations such as banks, embassies, clinics, etc. And then you also have Foodabox, a startup which produces eco-friendly food packages. And then you have Ombre, a personal fashion stylist app in your pocket, which actually helps determine the outfit most suitable for users based on their physical traits itself. And then we have another 2. We have Petsodia, where practically an application platform to link up pet owners with pet service providers and also pet centers itself. Then the last and final one, but not the least, is practically i-TaniMac. So practically this startup its aim is to develop agricultural technology to assist small and medium-sized farmers itself. So congratulations to you guys. On the 2nd of November, where practically former Along's Ice Cream startup just raised 5 million ringgit in funding. FruitKing, a tropical fruit ice cream startup, has just announced that it successfully raised 5 million ringgit in CrowdPlus.Asia, an equity crowdfunding platform. It's actually the second round of funding for the local company after it raised 1.5 million ringgit earlier this year from Natro Ventures Group, which is a regional venture capital firm. So kudos to them. And the last thing that I want to talk about, that we're going to talk about today, is actually about the MBAN Summit 2016. This happened on the 1st of November. Angel networks from 7 ASEAN countries, practically from Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, and also Cambodia, they announced the creation of the ASEAN Angel Alliance, the AAA. The alliance is actually aimed to promote cross-border syndication and also co-investment support, as well as intra-ASEAN investment in startups, particularly tech-based companies and also in high-growth business. MBAN joins forces with 6 other participating groups: Hedge Ventures of Vietnam, Cambodia Investors Corporation, the Bangkok Venture Club, the Business Angel Network of Singapore, the Angel Investment Network of Indonesia, and also 1,000 Angels of the Philippines. So I got that right, on top of MBAN from Malaysia itself. So currently the alliance connects more than 1,000 angels, and the number is actually expected to grow. So practically President of MBAN, Dr. Siva, said that the alliance is actually a joint effort that focuses on ASEAN's angel investment landscape itself. So this time round, everyone is actually working together to give startups the best platform that they can have. So you know what? That's it for this week's wrap up. If I've missed out anything, do let me know. If you want me to talk about other stuff, or you have an event that's coming up, or any news-worthy items that you want me to talk about, do comment in the comment links below. Till next week on the next episode of Wrap Up. So see you then!